Um, give me 1 second. I need some more. Well, hello everyone. You must be wondering why I have this picture. Well, this is a what if. It's what if Deku was Groot. I don't think anyone done this. Maybe someone done this, but I don't know. Um, mm, Deku is not an alien, and just saying another thing. He doesn't even talk in this what if, since if actually he can talk, but he just does not. Just to let y'all know. And this will be a mutation quirk, I think. Yeah. Um. Mhm. Yeah. Base quirk. Well, I. I just realized how painful. Oh no, poor Rico. Anyways, we start out with young baby Izuku being born. Yeah, he does not look human at all. He looks like a tree. So, a thing about Deku, he does not need. I don't think Groot needs to eat food, but hold on. Does he need food? I don't know. Oh, he probably. I don't think he does. If he does, I'll recon. Well, anyways, he's Dek. When Inko sees Deku for first time, she's like, "Huh, a mutation type of quirk. This is extremely strange." And I want to say Sasasi is there, and it's like, what the fuck? He's a tree. And the doctor says, they're all confused, like, he's a tree. This is interesting. So, oh, Deku is, more Inko is like, I'm, she's still going to name him Izuku Midoriya. So, Deku, so let's go about 4 years. Deku kinda talks. When Deku talks, it's very hard on his throat because one, he's technically scraping wood next to try and make sound, and he can make certain words. He can say hi, hello. It's just going to take him a while to mostly talk. So he actually knows sign language because this really hurts Deku's throat. Um, I'm trying to think. Mm, I want to say a a Deku. Uh, yeah, 4 years. Time for. So yeah, he can't really speak because his throat hurts. Um, uh, t- uh, let's say cut to the next thing where Deku is at the Quirk doctor. So, the Quirk Doctor is like, he says, young Midoriya's Quirk is actually quite strong. And Inko is like, how strong? And the doctor says he could be the #1 hero if he trains hard enough. But the only weakness Deku really has is fire. But I can see him overcoming this weakness. Because technically, there are certain plants, as you know, no, he can't. No, he can't overcome fire. So, and Deku, no, the Quirk Doctor says he's also able to control any plants near him, and or he can grow his limbs as long as he wants and retracts them. His quirk is known as Planet Earth, as I know. No, not the name. His quirk will be he's able to plant mass. No, I don't. How about yeah, plant master, master. His quirk is going to be called Plant Master, and Iko actually agrees with the name. Ooh, I can change the name if you guys dislike it. Just let me know what's a better name, because I have no idea what a good name is for this quirk, to be honest. I'm trying to think what's a good old funny scene. Yeah, I know it. As Deku and Inko was, leaving the hospital, uh, and Deku was pretty happy he can't become a hero. And Inko's like, maybe being a hero is not such a good idea for him. But if he wants to become a hero, this is happy in her mind right now. I will support her. Meanwhile, in the car, Deku has the window rolled down. A bird lands on Deku. Just like Deku isn't like kind of paying the bird without Inko recognizing there's a bird in her car. Just like Deku has somewhat control over like birds, but not really. Like bird, if a bird lands on him, he's able to like just sit there and let be. So there might be a ship. I don't know who will be the ship, but I don't know. Probably ask one of my friends. If you guys want to mess on who Deku should be with, go right ahead. I'm trying to think of something. When Deku gets home, Inka finally notices the bird. She's like, when, how, what? Just like trying. She was super confused and she was focused on driving. And then the bird left. And Inko looks at Deku and sighs. How long have the bird been there? And Deku signs back, puts hard time on our way home. Like I said, Deku can speak, but it hurts him a lot. It hurts his throat. So yeah. Um, Deku doesn't need to drink a cup of water normally. He just puts his finger in the water and grows some roots as he's drinking the water and reading. Sometimes he does that. He reads a lot. And time for preschool. Um when Deku goes to the preschool, he is Deku's being bullied because what he looks like, and Bakugo is bullying him, saying it's not a strong quirk. Until one day Deku was tired and Bakugo decided to try to fight Deku. Deku apparently just put his hand on the ground and smirked at Bakugo. And Bakugou says, "Well, you're smirking at, nerd." And then cades of wood surrounded Bakugou. Bakugou says, "What? What? What's going on?" And Deku just apparently he's smirked, and I want to say Deku disconnects the wood from his arm and just trapping Bakugo there. And when school starts, Bakugo was marked as absent. And and the reason why is because he's stuck in a cage of wood that Bakugo is having extremely hard time getting out with, because he is probably very mad and not using his brain well right now. Oh, because he's not using his quirk. So yeah. Um Time for Deku to tell the class his quirk. The teachers know reason why he doesn't talk, so well, he signs to the teacher, "My quirk is called Plant Master." And the teacher said, students, Midoriya's quirk is called Plant Master. And the students ask, why can Midoriya... And the students forgot, once again, reason why Midoriya does not talk. They all know he talks. They all heard him once saying, "Hi, my name is Izuku." But he automatically started coughing after that. The And the teacher promptly says, reason why Izuku does not talk is because it hurts him a lot. And the students don't really talk about it, and they think it's a very cool quirk. Since it was preschool, and I want to say, actually not, yeah, he will mark absent. He's just in the playground right now. Yeah. Um, yeah. So, for most of his years, he has been bullied because of Bakugou's goons, just to let you all know, but still in the preschool. No, never mind. I'll probably not do that. Alright, yeah, let's cut about, he's 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 12 years. When Deku is now 16. Yes, I was literally counting to make sure everything is correct. So he's 16, and it's going to be, it's time for the testing area. So when the teacher comes in, the teacher says, you all got tests to figure out what type of jobs you might want. And everyone says, oh, just like, we already know what you want, B. And the teacher says, yeah, I know, and throws the papers up saying, you all want to be heroes. And Deku catches all the papers. And as the teacher's about ready to say, so don't use the quirks in class, Deku lifts up all the paper. And the teacher says, thank you, Izuku. And tells everyone else, don't use their quirks in class. And he actually says, Izuku, thank you for, helping me with counting these papers, but next time, no, he doesn't scold him or anything. He's like, good job, Izuku, and, like, the teachers give Izuku props for being a pretty good, student. I'm trying to think. So, yeah, but, ooh, yeah, we got 2 students going for UA, and Bakugou's, yeah, I'm going to A, but who is extra that is also going to UA? The who else is going to A? And the teacher said, Deku. And everybody says, I can see him going to A. Like, everyone agreeing or disagreeing. And end of... I want to say Deku is a big Hero fan still. Deku... Bakugou goes up to Deku. I want to say he doesn't have a journal. I see he does have a journal, but not about heroes. More about plants and heroes. And Bakugou promptly blows up the journal. Basically, same thing happened in canon. So, and Bakugou told Deku to take the swan dive off the roof. And we all know Deku is very mad and stands up over Bakugou. Deku is a lot taller than Bakugou. I'm just going to let you all know, since Deku doesn't really need to eat food, like normal human food, he has the sun feeding him 24/7. And Deku was more like gave Bakugou the death stare. And he promptly says, how about you do it? You have explosions, and I am a plant. And promptly making Deku cough. I want to say the one of the students were there and was listening to the conversation. Mm, let's say it was Jiro. Jiro goes to the same went to the same school as Bakugo and Deku, and she went and she, just hearing his voice for the first time, and and Jiro looked over with Deku giving Bakugo a death glare, and Bakugo also giving Deku a death glare. And Bakugo says, "What are you going to do about it, nerd? Are you going to fight me?" Deku just murks at him, and Bakugo didn't keeps he forgot about this trick. Deku just surrounds him in a complete dome of wood with his goons and walks off. And this is when I say Jiro ask if Deku was alright, right, from Bakugo. And Deku says, as he does say this to Jiro, he does speak a little bit. He says, "I am fine." And I want to say, hey, Jiro says, "Hey, you kind of remind me of someone I used to know." And Deku says, as he doesn't say, he actually just signs, says, "Sorry, my throat got too much hurt too much. I just started talking." And Jiro, who went, "What do you say?" And Deku promptly just wrote it down, saying, "You don't know how to sign. Sorry. Um, I said, my throat started hurting." And Jiro said, "Oh, so that's why you don't talk very much. It's because of your throat." And Deku just nods, and he actually asked Jiro if she would like to learn sign language one day. And Jiro says, that actually sounds fun. So, um, Jiro was, I want to say Jiro and Deku live next to each other, not far. So, they went to the tunnel of a shortcut, and Deku promptly looks at her and wrote a note saying, "Do you live, um, do you live this way?" Jiro says, "No, I just mostly use it as a shortcut, and most times I'm here a lot later because I am part of a music club." And Deku says, I use it, wrote a note to her saying, "I use this area as a shortcut too." And tells Jiro, and also says, as, that's probably a reason why I don't see you much coming through here. And Jiro says, I could, yeah, that makes sense. Give me a second. Sorry about that. My friend was, I asked him for a what if idea, and, it's an interesting what if. I am going to probably do it. Yeah. But anyways, he's, um, mm, I was, yeah, so, time for the sludge villain attack, or incident. So, Deku heard something. He looks over his shoulders promptly and just stopped walking. This concerning, Jiro, and she said, "What?" He just partly looked at her and basically make the hush motion. And he wrote her a piece of paper saying, "Can you hear it? It sounds like liquid moving very quickly." And Jiro shook her head, saying no. Then promptly the Sludge villain pops out. Deku um um moves in front of Jiro, making a wall of wood, stopping the Sludge villain. And then Deku used that wall of wood and just surround it around the Sludge villain. And the Sludge villain went, "Hey, what the heck was this?" And Deku just decided to um just start shrinking the wood until the it was he was Sludge villain could move. Then All Might gets there, and as he was saying, "I don't fear because I am here." Where's the Sludge villain? Jiro says, "Oh, um, uh, what, what's your name?" Deku just hands her a note, just saying, "You can just call me Groot." Um, Instead of Bakugo calling Deku, he calls him Groot. And I want to, how am I going? Real quick, just to let you know, his Bakugo is not his childhood friend. His childhood friend is Rocket the raccoon. Rocket. So I'm going to rewind in real quick. To the person Deku was saving. Deku was saving a boy with a raccoon ears and a raccoon tail, and his name is Rocket. So yeah, most times, Rocket is actually basically genius. Um, Rocket's quirk is called Raccoon, but he's very smart. I mean, very smart. And so I want to say Rocket just skipped school that day. Honestly, no, he was just sick that day, so that's why he's with Jiro. Except for most times he walk home with Rocket. Alright, so back to Deku, All Might, and Jiro. And Jiro promptly said, "My friend here stopped the villain." And All Might says, um "What's your name, young man?" Jiro says, "I believe his name is Izuku Midori, is that right?" And Deku, who just simply nodded his head, saying yes. And he signs to All Might, I'm your one, I'm your fan, I'm a fan, All Might." And All Might, he says, "Oh, you sign." And All Might does know some sign language, and signs to, Deku, saying, "Good job, young, man." And, says, um, "Also, you're also a fan. Would you like my autograph?" And Deku signed yes, and Deku actually, he, actually, made a little piece of wood that All Might could carved his, could sign basically. So All Might signs the piece of wood, and Deku, who gives All Might another one, and Deku All Might says, why you gave me another one, young man? I have to turn the Slud's villain in. And Deku signs, for my friend, also. Sees, I want to say Jiro is actually just started listening to music and not paying attention. And All Might said, alright, fair point, and, signed that. And, now I'm going to leave it up to you guys to choose if Deku will get one for all, or I would choose. I don't know. I'm thinking not giving it to him. So yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I'll think about it. And I'm going to... So, when Deku gets to Jiro, he promptly hands her our piece of wood with All Might signing. Six basically sign. And Jiro looks at this and saying, "Oh, you got All Might I just said thing, alright." And Jiro said, "What about you?" Deku holds his out, grabs his from his bag, and shows her, and put it back in his bag. So, yeah, Deku, um, made it home. And I'm going to leave it off of here. Man, so, 10 months of training will be next episode, maybe, if I feel like doing this again. Which I probably will. I forgot the warnings, but oh well. Um, thank you all of you for watching, and um, if you like, thank you. If you sub, thank you. And if you dislike, just let me know. But I haven't gotten any dislikes, so that's good. Thank you all of you for not disliking. If you dislike, just let me reason know why. Got it? Okay, bye.